62 million.
Bamba. Hell of a name.
What? Humberclots. Oh wait, that'll probably get rejected. Give me 200 million for him and you can have him. Is he all that? Put him as key player. I bet that guy. Come on, Valenti, you should be putting them away. Twelfth goal of the season for Van Persie. Good lad. Don't forget, guys, you can follow me on YouTube. I'll upload some videos if you. I'll try. Well, like I say, I'll try and upload each stream to YouTube, and you can catch up to it there. But be aware, I am planning on changing my YouTube, so I will let you know when I've done that.
You changed the name of it.
No, I think I'm going to start a new one, and just
New channel.
and sort of try and plan it out.
Like I done.
Try and plan it out a bit better, because
You
that's
still at 8% your subs, but people won't enjoy it now. So
now the one that I've got now at the minute is an old one which I used to load me Call of Duty and all that to do. So although there is no Call of Duty at it, it's just want to start again now that I've got this, and I've got now got Call of Duty Ghosts and that.
so you're gonna have quite a few going on.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to. Yeah.
You know, in your description you got welcome. Hi, your name is this, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then you got your YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah.
How'd you get the links into it? In the pictures.
Um, I can't remember how it's you have to edit
I
your
know.
your banner bit.
I'm on the end of it. It says panel, add background, welcome, and then a black background. So sexy.
Saving the game. Let's have a look. Open menu tab.
Something like that. Was start, post feeds, downloads, ping, your Twitter, YouTube, and welcome. I'm just wondering where you get the badges.
Well, if you hover over the pencil in your banner, it should say edit links.
Yeah, I'm on that bit. I was wondering how to get images. Oh, add image. Where'd you get a black background?
I don't know. I can't remember exactly how it's done now. It's
A while
right.
ago, yes.
Yes. Right. I will be back in 5 minutes, guys. I'm just gonna go make a brew and have a smoke.
This is a pretty decent squad. I think really now after this result we've got to start to sit up and really take
Hi
notice that this
guys,
is a
I'm gonna
serious
be the
challenge
person
being
who
mounted.
winds
Well,
up
absolutely. I
everyone
mean,
in
when
this
you get the likes
stream.
of Podolski, you get the likes of Theo Walcott, Jack Wilshere, all being fit at the same time. I mean, you do wonder where they're all going to play, though, don't you?
Yeah, you do, but that's what I've seen, Mike, from this group of players, and it's notable that all the successful teams, cast your mind back, all the really great teams, the great Arsenal teams, the great Liverpool teams, they always basically throw out, the same back four, the keeper. Everybody's solidified. Everybody knows what everybody's doing. Everybody's happy in their skin, so to speak. And when the players are fit and when they come back, they just want to be part of it. And you're going to get rotated because it's the Premier League and the Champions League. And this is how Wenger now is really. This is where he's going to earn his money, as far as I'm concerned. He's going to have to get the lads fit, get these guys rotated, because they go to United on Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to roll out the same players? He's probably going to have to because of injury. Vermaelen came on tonight, Monreal came on tonight, Bender, I'm not a big fan of, came on. But they're playing United, and United run with the gun a little bit. Everybody's giving them plenty of flack. So it's a game that Man United want to win. But if you keep rolling out the same players as Wenger has been doing, purely and simply because of circumstance, can they rise to this occasion again? Because these are massive, massive pressure games for these lads.
Yeah, this is a huge game. I mean, if they probably might not have a better chance of beating Manchester United at Old Trafford than they've got coming up this weekend, though, because of the way things are at Man United. I mean, obviously, sometimes they're putting in better performances for David Moyes at home just because they're kind of being forced to do it. But there's a lot of uncertainty under Moyes at the moment, isn't there?
Well, a lot, and he's got. I think Carrick's a key for them. I think that they miss him when he doesn't play. Cleverly went off the other week, his vision was off. So they've got problems. This is a great occasion for Arsenal to go up there and say, we are really here. We're going to here for the long haul. You know, it's not just going to be a flash in the pan for us. And I think they can do it on Saturday because Manchester United, thank goodness that they've got Rooney who's firing on all cylinders for me. And obviously you've got to keep an eye on Van Persie. But other than that, there's not all that much going on at Man United at the present moment.
No, of course. And let me ask you just about this Ashley Young situation, because obviously he was very much criticised by almost the entire sort of football world yesterday, including by Dietmar Hamann here on Talk Sport and by Alan Brazil and others. And basically, the stories in the papers this morning saying that, you know, he's now kind of fighting for his life, if you like, at Man United, because David Moyes told him once before, when it happened, that he didn't want to see this kind of behaviour from him. And he's been quiet this time publicly, but the word is that, you know, he may well be on his way out of Man United because he just can't seem to stop diving.
Well, you're sort of going against the commander's orders. You know, it's if the manager says to you, look, you've got to cut this out of your game, and there's a big furore. I mean, there's papers and the press and everybody's piling on, and he's not very good at it. That's the problem, Mike. I mean, I was listening to the show going down to work today, and I was listening to Durham and Guthrie, and Fanny Lee came on talking about Rodney Marsh. Rodney Marsh was probably the best at that craft of trying to con the referee. Now, nobody wants to see that. We really don't. But the way that Ashley goes down, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody brushed by you in the pub and you went down, you'd be embarrassed, wouldn't you? I mean, that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
And there's another guy tonight we were talking about tonight was Neymar. Neymar went down really easy tonight. Now, was there a little bit of a touch on Ashley Young? Yeah, there was a bit of touch, but you don't go down like that.
But it was on his arm, wasn't it? I mean, it was on his arm, and it wouldn't have made him fall over that way. It just didn't look natural.
Well, you know what? I was trying to think about the actual play. I was just wondering whether the ball had got away from him a little bit, and he was sort of thinking, well, I'll go down and see what happens. I can't 100% say that I'm correct on that, but something in my mind just tells me that the ball had gone away, and he was just, doing what Ashley Young does, and something's got to happen. We've been discussing it whether it's a one game ban, or you've got to do something to stop this in our game. Because in England we don't like it. It's something that we don't like, and it's an unwritten law in the footballers' code that this is not cool.
Right, because I mean the one place, funnily enough, where there hasn't been a great deal of sort of criticism of him is from Spain, because most of the Spanish players have said, well, in La Liga that's a penalty, no matter what. But as you say, it is kind of difficult. But he's going to have trouble finding another team if he carries on like this, isn't he?
Well, he's a smashing player. When he went from Villa up to United, everybody thought, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Fergie's brought him in. Fergie will bring him in under his wing and so on and so on. But this is not the first time he's done this, and it just seems to be part of his game, and it's an unsavoury part of his game because he really doesn't need to do this because he's a very talented player, tremendous pace, tremendous technique. Just what English football needs. He just needs to try and rise above it and listen to some of the really old heads that are in the club to guide him.
Yeah, sure. Paul, appreciate your time as ever. Paul Mariner there, the voice of reason over in the United States. He's working for ESPN now, former Arsenal player, former Ipswich player, of course, as well. He says it's an embarrassment watching Ashley Young fall over like that. And the problem is, if you're a Man United fan, you must have a view on whether he should stay or go at the club, because according to a lot of the stories in the papers this morning, he is very, very much fighting for his life to stay at Manchester United. And if you're another fan from a club elsewhere in the Premier League, would you want Ashley Young on your books? Maybe you would. 08717 22 3344. We're going to talk some more about AVB and his ludicrous assertion that everybody else in the world is wrong and he is right about Hugo Lloris. Right now, though, at 2 o'clock, it's time for the news and sports headlines with Russell Hargreaves.
Mike, thanks a lot. Good morning. Celtic's Champions League trip to Ajax has been marred by a clash between supporters and police in the centre of Amsterdam before kick-off. 15 fans have been arrested, 8 police officers were injured, with 1 knocked unconscious. Amsterdam police claiming that fans armed with bottles and sticks attacked plainclothes officers and described as coming out.